Hey everybody, my name is Lisa and I am the Crafty Goddess. Hello and welcome. My sister told me earlier today that I sounded a little like Kathleen Turner because of the deep, scratchy voice, so I'm gonna go with it. So today's video, before I announce what today's video is about, if you are new to my channel, hi, thank you for stopping by. I make stuff, I buy stuff to make stuff. I'm trying to get, I know I keep saying this, but I'm trying to get in a more regular pattern when it comes to uploading videos. I haven't been able to do that in a while because school and work and what the heck is that? Whatever. I don't know. I'm going to throw it away. I also get distracted easily in case you can't tell. So I like to show off some of my yarn hauls, and I like to connect with the crafting community through this channel. So if any of this interests you, please feel free to click like and subscribe and join in the fun if you are so inclined. If you're a return visitor, hi, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. I am going to devote today's video to the purchases that I made at the annual Mary Maxim tent sale. Now, I know there are some folks who do video like vlogs of their travels and whatnot. I'm a little self-conscious about that sort of thing because I just don't want to accidentally, tape other people, might not consent to being filmed or whatever. So just, I'd rather just show off my hauls and go from there. It was not as crowded as I thought it would be. I mean, there are still quite a few people there, but I know that Michelle, I think her name is Jasek. She's another Canadian YouTuber, coincidentally also from the province of Ontario, where I'm from. She went at the beginning of the tent sale with her sister, and which usually starts about middle of August. And I went today with my sister and our bestie Beth. Today is Sunday, August the 31st. So it's the second to last day of the tent sale. Tomorrow is the last day. That would be Monday, September 1st, Labor Day here in Canada and the States, I think. I don't know how the rest of the world works when it goes back to school, but so yeah, Labor Day is the last day of the tent sale, and we tried to hit it up when we can. I don't think we went last year. I think we went the year before. Sorry, I just realized I'm really sweaty here. It's not that hot. It's just my meds. I sweat profusely 24/7. So yeah, we did the Mary Maxim tent sale today. Usually I spend a pretty good chunk of change on my purchases there. Today I did not. Sorry, I always do this. I know every time. Today I did not spend as much as I normally do, just because I'm trying to make a conscious effort of what I bring into the house. I will be the second person to admit that I've overdone it with previous yarn hauls and shopping excursions and whatnot. So I'm really trying to pare down. As you can obviously see, I am surrounded. I'm also back to my original filming format. I tried out for a couple days in a different setting, which is fine, but I'm also using my phone to do some filming because I used to use my laptop. It's a sturdy laptop, but unfortunately, for some reason, I just can't connect the sound on it as efficiently as I used to. I don't know why. I'll have to do some testings with that. I mean, I've had that laptop for years, but I think I may have to have it overhauled, like take it to somebody who knows what they're doing and maybe take a look at it, get it upgraded, get it cleaned up, whatever. But yeah, so I'm filming everything on my phone, which is why things may look a bit of a different angle, but never mind the filming. Let's look at some yarn, right? Okay. So I noticed that at the tent sale today, and I've noticed for the past couple of years, I haven't actually ordered online from Mary Maxim in a while, just, haven't really had the funds to do so, thanks to school and everything. And plus, like I said, I am really trying to make a conscious effort to get only yarn that I can use for specific projects, or yarn that I really want to try out that I have never used before, that sort of thing. So not just like mindless filling in of stuff, and just I'm actually trying to sorry, I'm trying to move around here too because it's a little like this side of the camera, it looks pretty here, but on the other side it's a hoarder's paradise, I swear. I've said that before, but whatever. So I noticed Mary Maxim carries quite a lot of the premier yarns. I don't know if I've ever seen the premier puzzle cotton at Mary Maxim. I'm pretty sure it's listed on the website. It's in the catalog and whatnot. So I've seen this also advertised. I basically picked up yarns that I've seen advertised on the Hirschner's website that I wanted to to purchase and try out. So today I just pulled the trigger because I was there in person. I was able to squish it in person, and the prices were actually really decent. What did I pay for this? Sorry, I'm looking at the receipt here as well. Premier Puzzle Cotton. So these, I mean, I can't, it's so soft. I will say Premier has really stepped up to become one of my favorite yarns to play with. So we'll try over here because there's a bit more room on this side. I usually try to cram on this side, but so this colorway is called Snapdragon. Okay. They have a few other different colorways and whatnot, but I'm a sucker for purples and greens, and this is just so pretty, as you can see here. I mean, this is what the gradient looks like when you, but it's very soft. It's very smooshy. The skeins are a little larger than I thought they would be, but I don't really pay much attention to the details. I probably should. So each cake measures, you know what? I'm going to do this because I got two of them. So I'm going to do this. Awkward. Okay. There we go. Show this off here. Each skein measures 349 yards or 320 meters. Focus. There we go. Please focus there. Come on. Okay. They weigh 7 ounces or 200 grams. It's 57% acrylic, 43% cotton, and the recommended knitting needle size is a 5 millimeter. Recommended crochet hook size is a 5.5, a USI or 9, and it is a worsted weight of 4. And I really like this. I thought, you know what? I'll grab a couple of these, maybe make a shawl or some cowls or something out of this, because I've always been curious about the puzzle cotton. It's really nice. It's very smooshy. The sale price for these were $9.97 a skein, so I got 2 of them. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you hear the kitty yelling on the other side of the door. I've only been home for like half an hour, and they're already begging for attention. So I'll get to them. Don't you worry. You know what? I'm just gonna there. Please don't fall. Okay. I also got. Do I have this on here? Yes. Okay. They also had. Like, I know that Mary Maxim sells Premier Puzzle yarn, but I didn't know that they also carried the Premier Puzzle Shimmer yarn. There we go. I've seen this advertised as well on the Hirschner's websites. Again, because it's been a while since I've shopped at or with Mary Maxim, I didn't know that they had this. So I fell in love with this. This colorway is called Checkers Shimmer. So they keep the same name for the colorways as the regular Premier, like the non-shimmer Premier Puzzle. But these skeins, like the Puzzle Shimmer, the skeins are a little smaller than the regular Premier Puzzle, which I just so happen to have here. Like, this is the regular Premier Puzzle. This is the Puzzle Shimmer. There's quite a difference. Where the Premier Puzzle is... don't destroy everything. The regular skeins of the Premier Puzzle is they're 328 yards, 300 meters, 7 ounces to 200 grams. They're both a bulky weight of 5, but the Premier Puzzle Shimmer, I'll try to read this upside down while I show off this, is a, you know what, I'll just show you this color here. So it is, I just lost measurements, 246 yards, or 225 meters, 5.29 ounces, and 150 grams. It's 98% acrylic, 2% metallized polyester. Still a bulky weight of 5. Still recommended knitting needle size of 6, which is US 10. Same with the crochet hook, size 6 millimeter, USJ or 10. I figured I would get this. I've used the regular Premier Puzzle before and fell in love with it. The shimmer, yes, the skeins are smaller, but you know, I'm assuming the metallic makes up for it. I don't know. Plus the regular Premier Puzzle, I believe, is on sells for 13 something per skein at Mary Maxim, whereas the Puzzle Shimmer is, where did I have it? $8.97. It was a regular price, $12.99, so yay, it's on sale. I figured I'd make myself either a slouchy hat or a cowl out of this because, yes, it is the end of August, which means the fall months are upon us, although we've been getting some pretty nice fall-ish weather here. I'm not going to complain, but this is going to make a garment that I'm going to wear because I love this. Red has always been one of my favorite colors, and it's pretty. So there's that. I can hear you, Puddin'. I can hear you, kitten. Yes, you can. For the record, I didn't get very much with this shopping excursion. Like I said, I usually spend a lot more and get a lot more, but I'm getting yarns that I want to try or yarns that are on sale that I could use. Where are you from? Okay. I also managed to pick up, no, I'm not going to show that yet. Actually, I'll save the best for last there. I also got some more Bernat lattice. The last time I got Bernat lattice was when I placed an order with Hirschner's, I think about a year or so ago. So I got the Bernat lattice previously in the, I've got it right here. Come here. I got it in the neon greens before. This is what I got from Hirschner's, I think, yeah, last year. So I got the neon greens. I saw this because I love teal, so I had to get the teal punch. Did I get 2 or 3 skeins of this? Oh, I think, yeah, I got 3 skeins of this because I want to turn this into a hexagon cardigan. I'm working on a hexagon cardigan right now made out of Karen cloud cakes, and it's doing up just gorgeous, absolutely amazing. I think I'm using a size 5mm hook for that, and it's just working up beautifully. Coincidentally, the Bernat lattice also takes a size 5mm. I know I've read the stats before, but I'll read them again just in case anybody's curious. But just, I mean, I love the teal colors. I've fallen in love, especially dark teal. Okay, so focus there. I'm going to read the stats from here. So each skein measures 7.8 ounces or 220 grams, 389 yards or 356 meters. So I figure 3 skeins of this will be good enough to make a hexagon cardigan. If not, maybe I'll try and sneak in some of those neon greens. If they look good together, I'll show my husband, see if he says yay or nay. It's 54% polyester, 28% acrylic, 18% nylon. It looks like it is washable and dryable. It's a worsted weight of 4. Suggested knitting needle size is a 5mm, US 8. Same with crochet hook, 5, US 8, or an H. And these we're going for... did she just... Oh, okay. So these were going for $9.97 a skein, which I believe... Now, these are all Canadian prices, by the way. I believe it was going for the same price, if not slightly higher, American price on the Hirschner's website. So when I saw this here for like just under $10, I had to grab some. Like I said, I want to make a... As soon as I'm done my other hexagon cardigan, I want to make one out of this. It's going to look awesome. I cannot wait. I can't wait to try that out. I'll put you back in there. I'll put you back in there because you're falling apart. And, oh yes, saving the best for last. All right. Where is the price on you? I just want to make sure I have this. There we go. Okay. I saw it advertised. My sister was talking about it. I think she may have actually either ordered some or... I don't know, I'm not sure, but I had to get, you saw it in the thumbnail anyway, I had to get the Bag O' Day Tonal Hues Premium Anti-Pill Acrylic Yarn. I saw the display. They had almost all the colorways for it, and oh my goodness, I fell in love with this color. Remember what I was saying about teal earlier? This is like sort of a teal green charcoal mix. I love this. When Crystal first unveiled her new signature yarn, this was the color that I was attracted to right away. This is absolutely beautiful. And each colorway, for those of you who don't know, Crystal, Bag O' Day Crochet, she has just over 1 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. She puts up she's got a gazillion and one free crochet patterns on her channel. She's amazing. Her hat patterns are ones that I've tried out when I first started learning how to crochet in the round and doing patterns that required crocheting in a round. I followed her hat patterns and they work up like a dream. They're amazing. I've also done some of her shawl patterns. I cannot brag enough about how Crystal became one of my first crochet teachers, to be honest. Indirectly, of course. It's not like I could go there and say, hey, teach me. The beauty of YouTube. So every color was, every colorway in the Tonal Hues collection is named after or in reference to Freddie Mercury and Queen. Hence the crown on the label. See if I can do this here. So Freddie Mercury to her is who David Bowie is to me. And I even was talking about that with my husband one night. I said, if I was ever going to, make my own yarn or start spinning and dyeing my own yarn, I would name them after like references to David Bowie. I just hope his estate didn't sue me. So but that I can see that's why she didn't do direct song titles. She would do like song lyrics or references or whatever. For example, this is called Liquid Mercury, which is just, yeah, I think I got 2 skeins of this, so I'm probably going to turn it into like either like there's a one row repeat reversible shawl or scarf pattern, sorry, that I saw that looks amazing. Or maybe I'll do like a slouchy hat. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll show you this while I read the stats on here. So each cake weighs or measures 328 yards or 300 meters. It's 150 grams or 5.3 ounces. It is 100% anti-pilling acrylic yarn. The suggested knitting needle size is a 5mm US 8. Suggested crochet hook size, same thing, 5 or US 8 or an H. It is a worsted weight of 4. It kind of feels like a thinner worsted weight, but I mean, it's a good worsted weight. It's also, it feels like it's got some heft to it too. And I cannot, because it's an anti-pilling, it is so soft. It passes the smush test. I would do the cheek test, but I don't want to get sued for gimmick infringement. But it is so, it feels like a dream. I imagine it's going to work up like a dream. It was actually kind of funny because Sarah and Beth and I, we were looking at the different shades of the tonal hues, and of course I was just like, I can Liquid Mercury mine. And so my friend Beth, who's more she likes like the fall colors like rust and burnt sienna and harvest yellow, that sort of thing, so she gravitated towards I believe it's like sort of a light peach to a dark orange called Mr. Fahrenheit. And she was like, Mr. Fahrenheit, where's that from? So we started, I said, you know, gonna make a supersonic man out of you. And then next thing you know, all 3 of us started singing Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. And look, oh gosh, this was funny. There was one of the staff members at the back of the store, like where the yarn section is at the Mary Maxim in Paris. I forget what she was doing, maybe sorting inventory or something. She looks up and goes, nobody can stop you now, ladies. And I said, well, if my husband were here, he would probably try, you know, buying yarn. And this woman, she stopped what she was doing. She looks up and goes, nobody's got time for that negativity. So it was like, right? Like, you know, do what makes you happy. But it was kind of funny, like the 3 of us stopping in the middle of our shopping excursion to start singing Queen songs, which I'm sure the staff has heard God knows how many millions of times. But it was funny. It was a moment. So yeah, I got to experience the Bag O' Day tonal hues in person, which is going for $8.99 a skein, Canadian. I got 2 of them. Like I said, I'm not sure if I want to do like a 1 row scarf or a slouchy hat pattern. Maybe I'll do a slouchy beanie. I don't know, because, you know, with my hair growing in and it's looking all awkward, and that's why I pin it back, because otherwise it's just, like, I love the fact that I'm getting hair, but if I let it loose, it's just poof, like, wee. So, but yeah, this is so gorgeous. If you haven't yet played with this, they also had the kits on sale available at Mary Maxim as well, some of them in person. And the kits featuring, not all of the kits that had the yarn in this were Bag O' Day patterns, but the Bag O' Day patterns that were included in kits, like for cardigans and whatnot, those are patterns you're not going to find on her YouTube channel. You have to actually buy the kits to get those patterns, because you won't be able to get them anywhere else. So I debated. My crocheted Afghan skills are not yet up to par. I mean, I can do like a huge granny square, or like the scrap gan, like holding 2 strands of yarn together and just doing like a half double crochet back and forth, but that's it. I still can't get my edges to look even. They still kind of look wavy. So, but yeah, if you want some of the exclusive Bag O' Day crochet Afghan patterns that go with this yarn, you have to buy the pack. You have to buy the kit, because you ain't gonna find the pattern anywhere else. So yeah, so that was my haul. I spent, I'm not going to say, like I said before, when at the beginning of the video, I usually spend a bit more than I'm willing to admit here. But because, you know, times are not as generous, and rent's coming up, and I'm on a casual schedule, so I haven't had a full 2 weeks work yet. It's been like more extreme part-time. I really had to pare down my budget, but it worked out wonderfully, because as I said, I got some yarns that I wanted to try that I've never seen in person that now I can take care of myself, like the shimmer, like the tonal hues, like the puzzle cotton, you know, a new color of lattice I can play with. So it worked out perfectly. My my sister went for the second time this week because she crochets up a storm. I'll put her thing down below. Sarah, without the H crochet, she does a ton of crocheted stuffies and whatnot. So she got a big pile of the, I believe it was the Premier, uh, it's like the chenille yarn. So I can't remember what it is offhand because I don't do stuffies. But I didn't even break $100 today. And I remember Michelle Jasek said with her shopping excursion, she spent very little as well. I think she only got a handful of skeins. But yeah, this is only a fraction of what I usually get. But as I said, I'm trying to be mindful. I'm trying to pare down. So I tried to keep my expenditures as low as possible, and it worked out in my favor. We grabbed McDonald's afterwards and went home and had a great time. So I would like to personally thank Beth for helping Sarah and I get to and from. She, I believe, wanted to pick up some fabric, but I believe Mary Maxim is paring down their fabrics. But I think Michael's is bringing in fabrics. See, Beth sews. So she and I and Sarah, we kind of barter. She sews, we play with yarn, so we just swap out. Yeah, and she's pretty good too. But yeah, I'm not sure what she spent. I'm not going to mention what my sister spent because she's going to be crocheting stuffies until her hands fall off. So anyway, so that's it for now. Yeah, so thank you, Beth, for helping us get to and from. Thank you, Beth and Sarah, for making this a fun day out and for just hanging out and having a girls' day. I'm going to go start playing with some yarn and finishing up some projects. And thank you for watching and joining in with my latest shopping excursion. If you've tried any of these yarns that I've shown off here, please let me know if you like how you like working with them, what projects you use for them, like the tonal hues or the puzzle cotton, etc. I'd like to swap out some ideas. I'm always up to be inspired to try something new. So anyway, and it's hot in here. I need to go replenish my fluids. If you enjoyed this video, please give this a thumbs up. I appreciate any and all positive feedback. If you haven't done so already, please go down here and click the subscribe button and feel free to hit the notification bell as well. It will let you know when I post new videos. And yeah, as I said, drop in the comments down below if you have taken part in the tent sale or any tent sale recently. Would you pick up? What are you working on? Have you used any of the yarns that I picked up today? And yeah, let's stay in touch. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone. Keep making cool stuff, and I'll talk to you again soon. All right. Bye.